Is it a pizza if the crust is made out of pasta? If you've ever seen my show Really Dough, you might remember that we approached this exact topic in one of our first episodes. It's ramen pizza. But there's a new version in this cookbook, Anything's Pastable, by my man, Dan Pashman. And Dan really wants me to try it. We're gonna start off by boiling water. While that's happening, we gotta preheat the oven. Grease up the pan, 2 tablespoons of oil. My guess is that oil is gonna help that pasta almost fry up. Supposed to combine the pasta with the beaten eggs, and then that's gonna form your crust. In the book, he says you need 1 pound of fettuccine, 2 large eggs, 16 ounces of whole milk mozzarella, which I have to shred, and then 16 ounces of jarred tomato sauce warm. So for the jarred tomato sauce, I'm using Michael's of Brooklyn, which is made in a restaurant literally 1.5 miles from my apartment. And then I'm supposed to cook this pasta for 1 minute less than the minimum recommended cook time. So Dan calls for 1 pound of fettuccine. Don't break up these noodles. I really like pasta. Just thinking about that right now. Is pasta better than pizza? No, I'm just kidding. I'm nervous about this, Dan. I'm about to put hot pasta into beaten eggs. Isn't that gonna cook the egg a little bit? Is that what you want? We gotta get every last bit of egg out of here. Eggs are more valuable than diamonds lately. I feel pretty good about this. There's small gaps. Okay, we're at 472 degrees right now. As that's happening, let's heat up the tomato. So warming up the sauce is a Dan Pashman instruction. Normally for pizza, I would not warm up the sauce unless I was adding the sauce after the bake. So the crust bakes first, we put on shredded cheese, sauce, and then put it back in for another 15 to 18 minutes. We're gonna shred down 1 pound of low moisture mozzarella. Remove the pan from the oven and sprinkle the pasta evenly with mozzarella. The full 18 minutes. Yes, we do have some browning. He wants us to do cheese first and then sauce on top, which I personally love. And we're gonna let the cheese go all the way to the edges and then sauce on top. I love it. The cheese here is creating this protective barrier that's preventing that pasta from getting really soggy. Let's do another 15 to 18 minutes in the oven. I mean, this looks delicious, sure. Ooh, it feels soft. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. I mean, this looks good. I just don't know if it's pizza. It's only one person we should call to find out. Where are you? Are you in the air right now? Okay, well, I got a question for you, very quick. Is this a pizza?
I don't know. What's underneath here?
It's a crust, there's sauce, and there's cheese below the sauce.
It's a pizza.
Okay, the crust is made out of pasta. Still a pizza?
I call that a macaroni pie.
Yeah, but you called it a pizza before I told you what it was made out of.
Scott, I've given up on this whole piece of pizza thing.
What do you mean you've given up on it, dude?
You broke me.
What do you mean I broke you?
You broke me. Everything's a pizza.
Did you hear that? Well, Mark said it is a pizza, and then he said it wasn't a pizza. He went back on his word. I'm gonna use a rocker to cut this thing. For this kind of pizza, I always go for the corner slice. Let's check it out. Looking under the hood, actually pretty nice and brown. You know, I originally thought that this was gonna be in the oven too long. 15 to 18 minutes times 2. I kind of would put this in for a little bit longer. I love the way the cheese melts between the bits of pasta. It looks like an open crumb structure, like the gaps between the pasta. Holy smokes. You know, I disagree with a lot of Dan Pashman's pizza takes, but this is something I can get on board with. Pasta pizza is real, it exists, and it is awesome. Pick up a copy of Dan's book, Anything's Pastable. Dang it, this is good, dude. I think my only criticisms are, number 1, I want to cook it even longer and get a more stable base. Number 2, I want more cheese and more sauce on this. And number 3, it definitely benefits from a hit of parm or pecorino or grana or something after the bake. But beyond that, in concept, this is awesome. It's delicious, and it has proven to me that anything truly is Pastable.